Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh, and a very good morning. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the organizing committee, thank you for joining us this morning for our event, Sabah Celebrate International Tourist Guide Day 2022, with theme Recovering and Growth of Tourism, the role of tourist guide. My name is Norzaris bin Abdul, and I'll be your MC this morning. Our program today is include a welcoming speech, congratulatory message, two presentation, one from the STGA and another one from a PhD student, and a message from the director of BTRC sharing past and future plan to document the life of Sabah's tourist guide. Ladies and gentlemen, for your information, our event is being hosted on WebEx platform, and it is also live via Facebook on FBEA Facebook page. Please like and share our event with your friends and colleagues. Do ask everyone watch on Facebook to wish our tourist guide a happy International Tourist Guide Day. Our ceremony will begin with the recitation of Dua. In the name of the most gracious and merciful Allah, let us seek strength and guidance during the Sabah International Tourist Guide Day 2022 to recite Dua. Al-Fatiha. Auzubillahi minasyaitanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. Maliki yaumiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdinas siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladzina an'amta 'alaihim ghairil maghdubi 'alaihim waladdallin. Amin. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ya Allah, Ya Rahman, Ya Rahim. Hanya kepadamu saja kami panjangkan kesyukuran atas segala rahmat dan berkah-Mu. Bersempena dengan majlis pada hari ini, kami memohon inayah dan taufik-Mu. Kurniakanlah kesejahteraan dan kebahagiaan kepada kami. Bukakanlah hati-hati kami, lapangkanlah dada-dada kami, supaya kami dapat mengisi ilmu dan pengetahuan yang berguna untuk agama, bangsa dan negara. Kami memohon kepadamu agar Engkau berkatilah majlis ini dengan limpah rahmat-Mu. Semoga segala usaha kami dalam menjayakan majlis ini mendapat keredaan dan hidayah-Mu. Sesungguhnya pada hari ini kami berkumpul kerana-Mu, Ya Allah. Kami berkumpul untuk menimba ilmu, bertukar pendapat, menyumbangkan buah pikiran dan menghubungkan silaturahim dan memberi sokongan ke arah meningkatkan lagi prestasi kami. Kami memohon kekuatan dari hadrat-Mu, Ya Allah, supaya kami yang hadir pada hari ini, agar kami dapat melaksanakan segala kebajikan, dan kami bermohon perlindungan dengan Engkau daripada melakukan keburukan. Ya Allah, kurniakanlah kepada kami kekayaan ilmu pengetahuan, dan hiasilah diri kami dengan sifat lemah lembut, serta muliakanlah kami dengan ketakwaan, dan indahkanlah kami dengan kesehatan. Rabbana taqabbal du'ana wa tub alaina innaka antat tawwabur rahim. Walhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Amin. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan salam sejahtera. Yang berbahagia Profesor Datuk Haji Kasim Haji Mat Mansor, Dean the Faculty of Business Economics and Accountancy, yang berusaha Puan Norida Othman, CEO Sabah Tourism Board, yang berusaha Miss Grace Leong, President Sabah Tourist Guides Association, yang berusaha Encik Zachary Mobi John, General Manager Seri Pelancongan Sabah, yang berusaha Dr. Balvinda Kaukler, Director of BTRC, esteemed tourist guide of Sabah, faculty members, students, ladies and gentlemen. International Tourist Guide Day was initiated to celebrate the skill of professional tourist guides around the world by the World Federation of Tourist Guide Association, WFTGA. This morning event is organized by Borneo Tourism Research Center, BTRC, Faculty of Business, Economics and Accountancy, University Malaysia Sabah, in collaboration with Sabah Tourism Board and Sabah Tourist Guides Association. This celebration aims to acknowledge and promote the contributes of Sabah tourist guide of Sabah industry. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I would like to welcome Yang Berbahagia Profesor Datuk Dr. Haji Kasim Haji Mat Mansur, the Dean of Faculty Business Economics and Accountancy, to present the welcoming speech for Sabah Celebrate International Tourist Guide Day. Dipersilakan.
Terima kasih yang dikasihi pengacara majlis. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Boleh dengar kah? Boleh? Can you hear me?
Boleh, Datuk, silakan.
Okay. Alright. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And a very good morning. Welcome and thank you for your participation. Our guest of honor, Madam Norida Osman, CEO Sabah Tourism Board, Miss Grace Leong, Honorary President Sabah Tourist Guide Association, esteemed tourist guides of Sabah, Mr. Jeffrey Mobijon, General Manager Sri Pelancongan Sabah, Yang Berusaha Dr. Belvinda Clare, the new Director, Borneo Tourism Research Center, who just has been appointed recently. Congratulations to you. Members of the Faculty of Business, Economics and Accountancies, my beloved students, ladies and gentlemen. The Faculty of Business, Economics and Accountancy of UMS is pleased to host this morning's event titled Sabah Celebrates International Tourist Guide Day 2022. Tourism is an important economic sector for the state of Sabah. Before the pandemic, tourism generates substantial financial revenue for Sabah for its economic development. When our borders closed in March of 2020, those employed in tourism were the first to experience its repercussion. 2 years have passed with great difficulty for those employed in tourism sectors. We hope to continue to remain resilient and optimistic as you have been these past months. But slowly and surely, we are very optimistic. Domestic tourism has been revived and soon international tourists will be coming to Sabah, inshallah. Sabah is such a unique destination for those seeking experiences of nature, culture, and adventure. Our tourists will return and undeniably you, the tourist guide, will play an essential role again in the recovery and growth of tourism. Ladies and gentlemen, Sabah is so proud to say we have in our possession the best nature guides in Malaysia, if not in the region. Tourist guides are our mini ambassadors who share their knowledge, experience, and guide tourists to understand and appreciate the story of an attraction or destination. They also extend great care of those under their watch, at times going above and beyond their duties to the profession. I understand that International Tourist Guide Day was initiated by the World Federation of Tourist Guides Association, or WFTGA, to celebrate the skills of professional tourist guides in their localities. So today, though this webinar, we celebrate this special day with you, our professional certified tourist guides of Sabah. I note that Sabah Tourism Board has been working with STGA and produced 20 innovative free online guided tours during the months of January to February this year. Congratulations. This is an excellent example of the ever-resilient human spirit which rises in the face of adversity. I was informed that Team Sabah has just returned from attending the WFTGA Hybrid Convention 2022 held in Madrid, Spain. We thank both Sabah Tourism Board headed by Madam Norida Osman and STGA for their attendance here today. I understand one of our PhD students, Ms. Ong Yan Pin, has been researching the meaning of walk amongst tourist guides, and she will share some research findings during this webinar. This must be very interesting findings. This webinar serves as a platform to facilitate an apprenticeship of our postgraduate students as young scholars learning the ropes. I note that Mr. Nozaris Abdul, the Master of Ceremony, is also one of our PhD students. Well done to both of you. Ladies and gentlemen, today's webinar is a small way to say our appreciation and to recognize the contributions of TGs to Sabah's tourism industry and acknowledge their efforts in the recovery and growth of tourism going forward. I'm sure you will agree that we all need motivation, optimism, and hope in our working lives. We must for all try to support our tourism, support our tourism sectors or industries in the spirit of humanity. Travel safe and travel here in Sabah. As I conclude my speech this morning, I wish to thank all members of the organizing committee for their supportive efforts guided by Dr. Balvinder Clay, the new director, Borneo Tourism Research Center. Congratulations to you for the appointment again. Wish you all the best. And I'm sure that your vast experience and exposure in the field of tourism, our students will be benefited. The university will also be benefited and surely impacted positively to our state and our nation tourism sectors in general. BTRC is a small research center situated in our faculty which aims to conduct impactful research for destination sustainability. My heartfelt thanks to everyone who has joined this webinar via Webex or we are watching via Facebook Live. And finally, I wish all our tourist guides, our tourist guide in Sabah, wherever you are, a very happy International Tourist Guide Day. Allah bless you all. Thank you. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Terima kasih, Prof. Dato, for the warm welcome speech. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I understand in the audience today we have our alumni from the Faculty Business, Economics, and Accountancy, specifically from our Tourism Management Program, HP08, which started in the year 2006. On behalf of the organizing committee, I wish to thank our all alumni for attending this morning. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, next, I would like to invite Yang Berusaha, Puan Norida Othman, CEO Sabah Tourism Board, to present the congratulatory message. Dipersilakan, Puan.
Assalamualaikum dan selamat pagi dan terima kasih pengacara majlis yang saya hormati, Yang Berbahagia Profesor Datuk Dr. Haji Kasim Haji Muhammad Mansor, Dean, Faculty of Business, Economics and Accountancy, University Malaysia Sabah. my good colleague, Ms. Grace Leong, who is the president of STGA, who has just returned from the Congress of WFTGA in Madrid. Dr. Belvinda Clare, whom I have known for many years also, and congratulations, Dr. Bell, for being appointed recently as the director of BTRC. My colleague, Mr. Zachary Mobijon, GM of Sri Pelancongan Sabah, and fellow students, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very happy and I'm very privileged to be able to be joining you this morning. And I would like to, first of all, thank the organizing committee and Borneo Tourism Research Center for allowing me to say a few words during this auspicious occasion. Tourist guides, as you know, are our very important frontliners in our tourism industry, and we appreciate each and every one of you for your immense contribution to our industry. I understand the norm to celebrate this special day is the provision of free guided tours and events to local community, a tradition started by the World Federation Tourist Guide Association when they launched these celebrations to celebrate the skills of professional tourist guides. So I'm glad that our guides in Sabah are also not left behind and they are also part of this occasion. And in recent months, as you know, the past 24 months has been a very difficult times for all of us globally, not just in Sabah. We have all been affected by this pandemic, and rightly so by what Professor Doctor has said, that the resilience as well as the hope has to carry on. And we are hoping that we will be able to see the light at the end of the tunnel. And as we follow the daily updates by the government, and we're very much looking forward to the reopening of tourism industry, reopening of our borders, so that we can we're able to welcome back our visitors to the state, and especially more to provide the much needed role by our tourist guides in our tourism industry. And in recent months, as you all know, Sabah Tourism Board have been working with Sabah Tourist Guide Association to produce free online guided tours that are available between 5 to 6 during the months of January and February. And I do hope everyone watching will join in to experience these virtual tours, which is a new norm now. As much as we all want to receive our tourists face-to-face and able to tell our stories face-to-face, which I hope will be happening pretty soon, we have to carry on, carry on enticing and carry on encouraging those people who are willing to explore virtual tourism. They're also able to see Sabah virtually without traveling as yet, but of course, we do not want to live virtually. We want to be able to share our stories face to face, physically, when the international borders are open. However, meantime, we want to share the beauty and the tourism attractions that we have here in Sabah virtually. Hence, why we have worked with Sabah Tourist Guide Association to produce these free online guided tours. Well, our virtual tours project coincides also with the norms of today. So there are free tours, which will be available until the end of February. And on this auspicious day, myself, Norida, and my colleague in Sabah Tourism Board would like this opportunity to wish all our Sabah tourist guides a very happy International Tourist Guide Day 2022. Like what Professor has earlier on said, we stay resilient, we stay optimistic, and let's hope that the international borders will be open very soon and we're able to receive our guests from overseas. Once again, thank you very much. Have a great day today, and thank you for giving me this opportunity to address all of you. Happy International Tourist Guide Day 2022.
Thank you, Puan Norida Othman, CEO, Sabah Tourism Board, for that inspiring message. Ladies and gentlemen, before we continue for our event, this video presentation for the bid of WTGA, we would like to inform everyone we're going to take a group photo before we continue our event. So I hope everyone can open the camera so that technical team will take a screenshot photo. We're going to give them around 1 minute maybe. Okay, everyone keep smiling. I bet they are taking pictures now. Okay, there's more people opening up the camera. 10 seconds now before we're gonna continue with the video. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, to commemorate this occasion, the organizing committee, has a special certificate of the participant, which we can provide to you for this. Please ensure register using the link which is shared in the chat box or on FB Live. WFTGA is the professional body which seeks to promote professional of the tourist guide worldwide. It was registered as a non-profit organization in 1987 in Vienna, Austria, and has held convention every 2 years. We share with you now the video put together by Sabah to bid for the 2024 convention.
Greetings from Sabah, Malaysia. Enchanting Sabah is renowned worldwide for its natural and cultural diversities, providing truly memorable experiences. Therefore, it would give us the greatest pleasure to be given the opportunity to host the World Federation of Tourist Guide Associations Convention for 2024, or WFTGA 2024. This beautiful state, located on the island of Borneo, overflows with nature's gifts, where adventure and our rich cultural diversity will ensure you a fantastic time. The buzzing city of Kota Kinabalu, nestled between the sparkling blue seas and the highest mountain around is ready for you. Kota Kinabalu is your perfect venue for WFTGA 2024. It is also the gateway to many other exotic destinations in our ASEAN region, most just a short flight from the Kota Kinabalu International Airport. Rest assured, the Malaysian Tourism Ministry will go all out to provide support in the best possible way to ensure you, our guests, will have a wonderful and memorable time. Besides world-class service and facilities, our most important hallmark is Malaysia's warmth and hospitality. So come sample it for yourself. I bid you, selamat datang ke Kota Kinabalu, Malaysia. See you in 2024.
Hi all, my name is Roger Raja. I'm the organizing chairman for WFTGA 2024. Our destination, Sabah, has held the highest tourist adventure and nature arrivals for Malaysia. Due to the many attractions, location and diverse culture that produce such wonderful experiential excursion for everyone. Our unique land and sea attraction allow visitors every facet and option of the dream holiday crafted for them. This will give WFTGA a chance to reach out to our counterparts here in Asia to meet our delegates and participants. We strongly believe this convention will bring on new opportunity, shared knowledge and engagement. This is the perfect time to rebuild and grow our WFTGA family. Our team, Going Wild in Borneo, will showcase our natural heritage, and all of you will be here to experience it firsthand. And yes, you will go wild with us.
Yes, as the local host, we want to showcase to all our tourist guides around the world what Sabah can offer. We want you to experience the joys of what adventure guiding have in store. And also we want all our fellow guides to seek out and to experience the knowledge what this convention will bring for everyone. As a hybrid convention, our virtual participants and delegates will not be left out. We look forward to our engagement session during breaks, as well as offered online virtual tours for those of you who are not with us in person. We are confident that given the 2-year lead time, we are able to secure more corporate and other sponsors to support our convention. Most importantly, we want to ensure our content will be engaging, entertaining, and enlightening for everyone.
You will have seen in our bid book that our federal and state governments and ministries of tourism have pledged support to hosting WFTGA 2024 together with our Malaysian Convention and Exhibition Bureau, MICEB, and of course us at Sabah Tourism Board. We will ensure not only a successful convention, but also ensure that we as local hosts and our PCO will fulfill all obligations as stipulated by WFTGA.
Our proposed WFTGA 2024 convention promises fun and adventure along the learning. It covers topics of interest to all participants, as well as showcase the latest trend and development in our post-pandemic era to the new normal. We have also included a complimentary pre-convention Suka Wildlife 3 days 2 nights tours for all delegates to experience our cultural and wildlife adventures. Subjects close to our hearts such as sustainability, remarketing, and destination branding are just some of the topics that we have in mind for you. Here in Borneo, we will witness WFTGA first legacy. WFTGA Buku project will not only help a community achieve their dreams, but will also ensure a legacy for us all.
With a good track record in hospitality and logistics, capacity and more, Sabah looks forward to welcome all delegates of the WFTGA to stage the World Federation of Tourist Guide Associations Convention in Kota Kinabalu, Sabah, Malaysia in 2024. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, our first presenter for today is Ms. Grace Leong, the President, Sabah Tourist Guide Association, STGA, who will speak on life as a tour guide before, during, and now. Please welcome Ms. Grace Leong. We can't hear you, Miss. No, we cannot hear. Unmute you. Okay. Try again. Still no sound. Again. There was a moment now. Still no voice, Miss. Miss Grace, still cannot hear. Cannot, no voice still.
No voice at all?
Okay, now there is a voice. Okay.
Okay, you can hear me now, it's clear?
Yes,
Okay,
clearly.
I'm sorry, because there
Yep.
was some technical problem here I was facing. It suddenly
All
just
right.
go out. It happens anyway. Right.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much for inviting me today to be one of the presenter. Yeah. Yang berbahagia, ya, the Dean, Professor Datuk Dr. Haji Hashim, and Yang Bausa, Madam Noreda, and also Encik Zakari, Mobijon, General Manager of Sri Pelancongan Sabah, and not to forget, of course, our Dr. Bell, who has invited me, yeah, Director of BTRC, and Tourist Guides of Sabah. I know some of you are here right now. I'm so glad, and faculty members, students, and ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, today I'm so glad that I've been invited to share with you about tourist guides. It might be a little bit different from what you would have expected, but let me just show my screen first. Hold on. You can see my screen? No? Is the screen okay?
It's fine, Grace.
Okay, thank you. All right. So what I'm going, because since the what we call that, just now the video was shown already. So I have actually just changed a little bit on my what you call that, the precedence of what to show you. Okay, let me see now. All right. As you have seen, what we wanted to do today, I wanted to share with you about, yes, the life of a tourist guide and who we are, right, in terms of, especially in Sabah, and what we want to represent. You will see that, in fact, yeah, our journey, what is our STGA? That is Sabah Tourist Guide Association. For short, we just call ourselves STGA. Our journey all these years until this year, and what of course, I won't be able to say every year, because we have been in existence since 1977. That is a very long time. But we wanted to tell you today, want to share with you about how we are as an ambassador, right? As an ambassador for Sabah, Malaysia, with a mission. Now, there are many objectives that our association has. But there are 5 main things that I would like to share with all of you. The number one is that we wanted to assist our government to promote tourism. Yeah, this is all in our constitution, by the way. And secondly is that we want to promote international understanding and friendship. Yeah, internationally we are talking about, okay? And of course, we want to look into the welfare of our members. We want to provide community service and also provide education and training for our members, yeah, to upgrade and upskill them in that way. Yeah. So when we talk about the number 1 and 2, we're going to put it together, is to assist the government to promote tourism and to promote international understanding and friendship. So how did we do that? We want to, that's why just now you have seen the video on our, you can say, our venture, or on our quest to go for the 2024 convention bid. Yeah. So we went there because we have been in preparation since the last year in the 2021. Yeah, we have been in preparation for this, and we are fully supported by Sabah Tourism Board, yeah, the ministry, the government, even the Ministry of Tourism Malaysia. And we really gear ahead to do something. And that is what we are talking about. We want to promote tourism, to help our government to promote tourism. And we, as member of the WFTGA, which is the World Federation Tourist Guide Association, they have members of 85 over country. And there's no other way that we can actually promote international friendship as well as to bring our Sabah tourism map right? To open up to all these countries in the world. So that is our quest, and we wanted to go ahead to do that. So you have seen the video of we went to go ahead and really bid for this. Now, at the beginning, you will be surprised. We were quite surprised. In fact, there are actually 9 bidders were received. 7 bidders were accepted, and they are Kazakhstan, Russia, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, Italy, Japan, and Sabah. You will be very surprised, but right at the beginning, they just call us Sabah. They don't say Malaysia. It is very surprising, right? Because Sabah seems to be even, it's really because we are in Malaysia, we are kind of, you can say there are only 3 associations now who are actually under this WFTGA. Yeah. So we, in a way, if you look at it, we are competing against very big countries. Yeah, very big countries indeed. Yeah, they are strong. The competitors are strong. So now, finally, when we're talking about the first round presentation, we have the bid online, virtually. Everything was done online to bid. Out of the 7, 4 finalist bidders remain, and that is the Turkey, Italy, Japan, and Sabah again. Now, so it is a really an achievement for us in a way, yeah. And finally, I just came back from this convention, yeah. Travel 2 days, you can say, yeah, nearly 30 hours just to go to Madrid to bid for this convention together with my colleague Roger Raja. We went all the way there. You can say we traveled for nearly 2 days and then come back 2 days just for this convention to bid for this. Yeah, so on the 9th of February was just over. Now, during the second round bidders, out of the 4, only 2 remain, and that is Italy and Sabah. And of course, it's sad to say that we lost. Yeah, we lost by 4 votes. Yeah, 4 votes only. It was very, very near. Now, of course, there are some reasons why we actually lost the you can say the bid. Yeah, there might be many factors because of pandemic, whatever. EU countries are bidding for their own country or for their own EU what do you call that, counterpart, so that it will stay within EU. That is the main thing that we look at it. Yeah, but nevertheless, you will say, did we actually lose in a way? Yeah, yes, we lose the bid. Of course, it will be a very good if we can win it in 2-0, if we can have the convention here in 2024. But the thing is that I don't think that we actually lose out a lot, because we are talking about we managed to really bring Sabah, yeah, into the view of the whole world. Yeah, especially all the tourist guides around the world with 85 over countries. Now they know where is Sabah, where is Malaysia, yeah, and what we have to offer in Sabah. And it has brought a lot of, you can say, a lot of ooh and wahs as well when we were at the convention. And people were very interested in Sabah. So as ambassadors, yeah, we wanted to do so much to be able to cross that bridge, yeah, to be able to bring the map of Sabah to the whole world. And I think we have managed to achieve that. And what's more, we are talking about international friendship. We did that as well, because now we were in you can say we were together with many other countries during the convention. So we were able to create that kind of friendliness, you can say, yeah, that we are very friendly people in Sabah. Yeah. Now, when we talk about, apart from the convention, yeah, we have managed to do that. To bring the awareness of Sabah to the whole world, to the map of tourism, you can say, of Sabah. We very much look into the welfare of our members all these years. That is one of our main objectives. The members' welfare are very important. So throughout all these years, has been, you can say, we have been going into it. So one thing you will find that even in our membership fees that we have set aside funds to provide personal accident and even benevolent funds for members. Yeah, and then we provide upskilling and upgrading guiding skills at free or even minimum cost to members. And then what else do? During the COVID that we have been facing these last 2 years, our membership, we even waived the membership for 2021 to ease the burden of members, yeah, because there has been, you can say tourism was at standstill, but we want to ease the burden, yeah. So, but we still provide the PA, yeah, the personal accident. And what else do we provide? Yeah, we also provide 3 free CTRE, which is called the Continuing Tourism Related Education, which the Ministry of Tourism, MOTEC, require for us to renew our license every year. So we must have 3 of these CTRE, and we provided the 3 free CTRE for our member for last year, yeah, in 2021. So every member, they have this opportunity to get the free CTRE. Yeah. And these are you can let you see that we did it all online because we can't do it in person. So we did it online. Yeah. And okay, and then we also conduct compulsory confirmation course for those tourist guides who are only 2 years. Yeah, the 2 years as tourist guides, they need to go through a confirmation course to be really confirmed guide. That's why you see some of the guides, if you see the license have a P, it means to say they are very new guides, below 2 years guide. So they need to go through a confirmation course, and we give them a 40% discount to go for the course as well. So, and then these are the one that we actually, these are the CTRE certificate that we did online. And we, apart from that, the welfare of the members, we also, during last year, we also gave away food baskets to our members as well to ease their burden a little bit, at least, you know, to show the care of the association. And we assist the guide to get government monetary assistance for the state government. They have already received so far about 900, and federal government is 2001. And there are actually this coming month, I would say, we will be able to receive another 1,000 and then another 500 as well to help the guides. Yeah, so we are still in assistance to help the guides to get assistance. Now, and our part to help the community is that you will see that all throughout this year, we've been trying to see what we can do for our community as well. Yeah, and for, you can say, the counterparts. Yeah, that's why in the 2015 earthquake in Mount Kina, the Kinabalu earthquake, we have managed to collect about, yeah, it's quite an achievement, I would say, 140,000 ringgit. Yeah, donation which was distributed to all the affected mountain guides and also the deceased mountain guide, the victims' families as well. Food baskets, okay, we also give away food basket last year to our mountain guides. Yeah, those are non-STGA members, and also assistance to even clean up flood victims' house. Yeah. So we have this food basket was actually, we did it in collaboration with the Red Crescent. And we really go all the way out to go and help flood victims' house, you know, to help to clean up as well. So these are some of the things that we will do to help the community as well. So we don't just think about ourselves, yeah. And we also have a community service last year during the International Tourist Guide Day. We collect used clothing for the poor and for the flood victim as well. Yeah, so this is what we have been doing to do for our community service. Yeah, so we also provide education and training for our members. Yeah, this is very important. Before institute was set up and before there were changes in the government, what we call that, the government law, you will say, yeah. Actually, STGA helped to provide, you can say, we train new tourist guide in a basic tourist guide course before. Yeah, we are the one actually who, together with the Ministry of Tourism Malaysia, we actually train new tourist guides. But it was later on, it is only under institute. Yeah, only under institute that they provide the training. But we provide the confirmation courses, and we also provide the continuing tourism related education, the CTRE courses for our guides. So we have many senior members, many senior members of our association who are 20 over years, 30 over years, like me, who are actually very eligible to be trainers. So as such, you will see that we have, I think UMS and us, I was very happy about this one because WFTGA International Training Center was set up in the UMS campus. It was, because at the moment we were not able to even continue this. It is a collaboration with UMS and WFTGA. And 7 of our members, we actually completed the training with a title that is a National Trainer Certificate Recognition. So we are allowed to do the training, the basic tourist guide training of under the you can say the module of WFTGA, which was recognized over the whole world in
Sorry for some technical issues. We are waiting for Miss Grace. Miss Grace. We hope to get Miss Grace as soon as possible. Sorry for the inconvenience. So for everyone's information, we are live in Facebook, the Faculty of Business Facebook. So we would like if everyone can share to colleagues and friends so that they can see our event today.
Zaris, Miss Grace
Yep.
is trying to rejoin us. She just has a little technical issue to sort out. Just let's hold on a minute. Maybe
Alright.
we can play background music.
Sure.
Thank you. Hi, Zaris. Miss Grace is back online. She's trying to, can you hear her? Can you see her?
We can't hear Dr. Bell.
It shows that you have left. One moment, please, Zaris. Miss Grace is trying to rejoin.
All right.
Let's just all keep smiling and remember we're here to celebrate International Tourist Guide Day.
Thank you,
We
Dr.
will be
Bell.
back with you in a moment.
Okay, everyone, sorry for the inconvenience. Miss Grace will be reconnecting again. Until then, we're going to proceed with our event. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to invite Miss Ng In Ping, a PhD candidate at our faculty, to present a summary, her research titled The Meaning of Work for Tourist Guide. Dipersilakan.
Pardon me, allow me to share my screen. A very good morning to everyone. My name is Ng Yen Pin, a PhD student in UMS. I'm grateful to be part of this webinar to celebrate the skills of professional tourist guides in Sabah. I'm thrilled to get an opportunity to share with you about my research findings with the title The Meaning of Work for Tourist Guides. A little background of myself. I was born and raised in Lahadatu. In 2017, I graduated from UMS with Masters in Human Capital Management. In 2018, I decided to continue my PhD in UMS as well. I'm blessed to be a PhD student of multidisciplinary supervisors. Dr. Balvinda Kaur as main supervisor, specialist in tourism, and Dr. Oscar Dosin as co-supervisor, specialist in human resource management. I'm interested to study meaning of work since there are still gaps in the literature on meaning of work, and my focus for the study is to the tourist guides. I'm keen in exploring tourist guides since there really isn't that much academic literature out there on this occupation. My research applies exploratory mixed method study, which consists of two phases. Phase 1 is qualitative study to explore the meaning of work for tourist guides, and phase 2 is quantitative study to enrich the meaning of work measurement. This is my qualitative research design. Last year, between January to April, as for the phase 1, I have interviewed 20 tourist guides, both membership from Tourist Guide Association and Sabah Native Registered Tourist Guide Association to be my participants in my qualitative study to explore the life of tourist guides. So this is what I have achieved and completed in my qualitative study. It took me 9 months to finish the qualitative phase. So for the qualitative data collections, I used semi-structured interview, and the participants were selected using purposive sampling with the criteria tourist guides based in Sabah and have worked minimum 5 years. And I also used snowball sampling, in which the participants were asked to recommend and suggest another potential participants for the subsequent interview. So from my data collections, I produced the transcripts. And for the qualitative data analysis, I use NVivo 12 Plus to manage and organize the data. And to analyze the data, I use coding and thematic analysis. From the qualitative data analysis, it has generated 6 themes, which 3 initial meaning of work and 3 enriched meaning of work, derived from the 32 sub-themes and 200 codes. So, what is the meaning of work? In my study, meaning of work is a cognitive system of how an individual makes sense of the world of work which surrounds them. Tourist guides play an important role in the tourism industry to promote the uniqueness of their country, which makes their job attractive and bestows a sense of pride. These factors might be the reasons why individuals continue to guide even at a senior age, and a guide never retires. This is an interesting occupation to explore and examine the meaning-making process of how tourist guide shapes their meaning work as a job, career, or calling orientations. Or is it arise as an enriched dimensions of meaning of work? The finding from the qualitative study show that 6 main themes were generated from the qualitative analysis. I found the existing meaning of work dimensions, which are job orientations, career orientations, and calling orientations. And the most interesting part of my qualitative findings are the enriched meaning of work dimensions, which are positive working environment, self-fulfillment, and work-life balance. Next slide, I will explain each of these dimensions found in my study. This is the findings of my study. First, job orientations. Tourist guides who fall into this category tend to view their work as a mean to an end. They work to receive the pay and or benefits to support their hobbies, family, or life outside of work. The tour guiding job serves as a basic necessity in life. This can be demonstrated through quotes from the tourist guide that I have interviewed. Well, it is very important for me because this is my major income. Yeah, and then this is when I know that this is my major income and I started to fall in love and then committed. I'm fully committed with my work job. Let's hear what do the other tourist guide have to say. Of course, when you work, you look for income, right? First of all, tour guiding gives you a steady income. It's the source of income that you could sustain yourself to pay all your bills, and it's a regular income. That's what I'm looking for the job. The second one is career orientation. Tourist guides who see their work as a career-oriented are motivated by the desire to acquire higher social status, power, promotion, and advancement in their place of work. Now, what does the tourist guide aim for? According to the first tourist guide say, well, to me, one of the things that really makes me satisfied with my job is whenever I have a very good feedback from my clients, praising me and appreciating what I do. For example, like email to my boss and then the feedback is 10 out of 10. It's a big satisfaction for me. And the second tourist guide mentioned that. So the tour guiding for me is important because I want to upgrade myself. I mean, most of the people want to upgrade themselves from one job to the other job, and they will be looking for which career or can drive them to the right path in their life. So for me, I can say like it is very important for me now. The third one is calling orientation. Tourist guides is a with tourist guide with a calling orientation strongly identify with the work they do and believe that work is a central to who they are as a person. They derive personal meaning and a sense of identity from work and view work as an opportunity to positively contribute to the society. Overall, from my findings, the meaning of work for this tourist guide is really a calling. They are still guiding even at a senior age. This is their life. They are always going to be guiding. And now let's hear how they interpret these callings. The first one. So for me, I'm not looking, so for me, I'm not working 100% for money. I work for fun and do what I like. While the second tourist guide mentions is one of my favorite quotes from the interview. Once a tourist guide, you are forever a tourist guide. While the third one mentioned that it's just something that I like to do, and it's a career that I truly enjoy and love. Finally, there are also who believe their work helps to contribute to the society. And the calling, because you're able to do your job and to deliver informations and to give something in return to the locals. So that's the good job. This is the enriched meaning of work findings in my study. A positive working environment is a situation in which an employee can feel a positive work impact on themselves and a motivating workplace environment that influence a good feeling about coming to work and enjoyment, which creates happy and satisfied employees. Here, I present to you the exact quotes by the tourist guide to support the enriched meaning of work findings. The first tourist guide said, "My love and passion towards my job as a licensed tourist guide also come from the beauty of our forests." The second tourist guide said, "Yes, it is, because when you love the things that you do, and you enjoy doing it, and you get a teamwork, I mean a good working environment. Well, it's gonna be very meaningful to you because you are looking forward to every day's job. Every new task, you are looking forward to it. That's how meaningful it's to you." And last tourist guide mentioned that I really, really love the job because I travel to different places. The second enriched meaning of work in my findings is self-fulfillment. Self-fulfillment is a feeling of being pleased and satisfied derived from accomplishing desired outcomes through utilizing one's own abilities. Such self-fulfillment is expressed by the quotes from the tourist guides. "My work becomes more meaningful once you have successfully completed the task or a given job or a job given. From the first day you meet them or pick them up till you say farewell to them." And the second tourist guide say, "I put 100% of my effort in making my client always feeling welcome and very happy. And then to be able to return to their country with a very memorable trip. This is actually what I put as the list of must do whenever I'm carrying out my job." The qualitative study also shows work-life balance is one of the enriched meaning of work dimensions. So work-life balance here means that the divisions of one's time and attentions between job and family. It allows a tourist guide to enjoy flexibility and freedom in the workplace while having adequate time for their family, friends, and hobbies. Such a balanced statement are stated by these tourist guides. First, yes, because I have enough time for my family because it was a hobby. Work is work, but family is number one. And second tourist guide say, yes, flexibility. I have time to decide to choose whether I'm willing to take the job or not. While the last one, the story of how this tourist guide still find ways to continue her passion from being a full-time tourist guide to a freelance tourist guide. "I was there for 2 years and I resigned again." I said, "Because I have a child, my first baby, and I was married too. I was married in 2003. And then after 1 year, we were blessed with a baby. And then that was the time I told my boss I want to resign because I wanted to take care of my child and to be a freelance." This is the next phase of my quantitative study. I have been doing the development of survey instruments since October 2021. For the development of survey instruments, I considered three enriched themes from the qualitative phase, which are positive working environment, self-fulfillment, and work-life balance. While for the existing variables, job, career, and calling, I adapt and adopt from previous studies, and my questionnaire have been reviewed by my supervisors. Now, for my current stage, I'm still waiting questionnaire feedback from the expert reviewers. This expert review is important to identify the potential problem with the survey questionnaire that might lead to measurement errors. And from my survey, it consists 3 parts and also 84 statements across 8 variables. For the quantitative data collection, I will be using online survey, and non-probability sampling involve non-random selections based on specific criteria, tourist guide based in Sabah, and also have worked minimum 5 years. And next, I will be conducting pilot study with 30 tourist guides. And for the actual study, I need 346 tourist guides out of 3,039 populations of tourist guides in Sabah based on the statistic provided by the Ministry of Tourism, Art and Culture to participate in my survey. For the qualitative data analysis, I will be using SPSS for the data entry and determining the demographic profile. And the data from the SPSS will be transferred to Smart PLS to analyze the data to determine the significant level between the variables. So this will be the final products: descriptive statistic, bootstrapping, PLS algorithm results, and predictive relevance analysis to show the significance between the variables. And next, quantitative data result will be the writing process, while the last stage will be the interpretations and explanations of qualitative and quantitative results, and discussions, implications, areas for future research. And I hope to complete this stage by June 2022. Again, I have completed my qualitative phase, and I'm hoping to enrich measurement scale for meaning of work. Hence, I would like to announce the meaning of work survey of my quantitative study, which will be available by March. I ask for your kindness to help to distribute the questionnaire among your tourist guides in Sabah, as I will provide you with the link. For phase 2, I need a larger sample of tourist guides to participate in this survey. I hope to gain your participations in answering the questionnaire and hope to receive as many responses as possible. The questionnaire consists of 3 parts of the following sections, each with subsections of about 5 to 6 statements for your attentions to the enriched measures with each sections or table. For the part 1 will be the demographic profile, and the part B, meaning of work, consists of the orientations, job, career, and calling with 26 statements, positive working environment, 27 statements, self-fulfillment, 11 statements, and work-life balance, 9 statements. Part C, job outcomes, consists of intention to stay, 6 statements, and career satisfactions, 5 statements. This is the theoretical framework of my study. In phase 2, my thesis aims to enrich the meaning of work measurement scale and to examine the relationship between the enriched meaning of work and job outcomes, which are intention to stay and career satisfaction. So basically, intention to stay is the employee's level of commitment to their organizations and the willingness to remain employed, while career satisfactions is defined by the individual satisfactions with their career accomplishment. That's all for my presentations. Much appreciated for your attentions. I would like to thank the Director of BTRC, Dr. Balvinder Kaur Clare, for the opportunity given to present my findings. I do understand life has changed immeasurably since then. Thank you for not giving up. You are the real ambassadors for Sabah. Happy International Tourist Guides Day 2022. I pass back to the MC.
Thank you, Ms. Inyang Ping. As a researcher student myself, I understand how difficult it is to find a participant. We have a numbers of tourist guide in attendance today, so I'm sure the invitation to participate in the phase 2 study on this special day will success. Best of luck, Ms. Ping. So now I would like to invite again Ms. Chris Leong to finish her speech, her presentation. Sorry. Miss Grace, are you there? Miss Grace, we can't hear you.
You can hear me now?
Yes, clearly.
Yeah, because I forgot to unmute, so I am so
Alright.
excited to share until I don't know.
It's okay.
You see my PowerPoint? Okay, all right. Hold on, my PowerPoint. Right, sorry about the disruption just now because of the current disruption just now. So I am back again. So let me continue from what I have faced. Okay, now talking about education, yeah, we will, let me just continue on that. We are under, we have some of our guides who had actually really go that far, in fact, and we also supported them to go for this Jabatan Pembangunan Kemahiran certification. It is a vocational training certificate so that our guides will keep on upgrading and upskilling themselves. So we do have the following qualified trainers under JPK, yeah, then they are allowed to do training in institutes, yeah, for training tourist guides. For vocational training managers, there are 3 that we have. Vocational training executives, there are 2, and vocational training officers, there are 8 at the moment. So you will find that we will keep on, we will try our best to encourage our guides to do so. Language courses, we have been conducting quite some time already, several language courses like Korean, German, yeah. So and these courses were actually conducted under AMC, and they are sponsored by the Ministry of Tourism, Culture and Environment, yeah. So more language courses are under consideration now. For upskilling and upgrading our members in preparation for the opening of our international border. Now, why would I say that? Because after my trip to Spain, especially, and because of you can say that what Sabah Tourism Board and the Ministry of Tourism, what they are trying to gear ahead is that we are aiming for some upcoming market, and Spain is one of them. And I am very particular about Spain now, right? Because after going there, and I know that I do hope and I wish that our guides can be very skillful in the Spanish, you can say efficient, yeah, in the Spanish language, yeah. So we have been trying to equip our guides, yeah, to have more guides, to have what we call that, to really with new guiding skills to achieve new and border boundaries. Yeah, what we are aiming for. So you have already know right at the beginning, we are talking about online guided tour. So this is one of it that we are fully, really, and I'm really, very grateful myself for the what we call the support from Sabah Tourism Board, yeah, because they have been really encouraging to us that we are conducting the online guided tour. It is a new norm now that we need to do that. Because as ambassadors, we say, yeah, we want our tourist guide to be able to really explore into this area, which is actually a new norm in the world scene. Yeah. So, and we want to expose them that whereby we are also promoting our Sabah tourism, our Sabah, the beauty of Sabah to the whole world through this now. Even though we are still shut down, but we will be able to still promote ourselves. So we are actually, what we are doing, we conduct to equip our members with new skills, and they can also earn a living as well in the what we call that in the online guided tour. So our first batch actually of 30 members has completed the 10 session with theory and practical as well on the 8th of October last year. Then that's now today, there are 100 members has already been trained, yeah, to do this online guided tour. And then we also, we are targeting 200 tourist guides. So we are still ongoing. Our next course will be next week. Yeah, next week we are going to do another new course again to get more guides to be able to do this. Yeah, and this is fully supported by our government. Yeah, by Sabah Tourism Board. So these are the certification also that we give. Yeah, certification that we give to the guides that they are competent to do the online guided tour. Yeah, and these are the tours. Yeah, these are the tours that have been ongoing since the 21st of January. And the last one will be on the 28th of January, coming very soon. So the few that are left, as we are talking about traditional native work and so forth. But for all these tours at the moment, if you want to view it, it is still possible on the FB page of Sabah Tourism Board, yeah, the Enchanting Sabah page. You can see the link that we have. You can just click on the tours are still there. If you want to watch, you can do so. There are even Chinese session as well, Chinese version as well. So we do have all this as planned that we wanted the guides to be able to expose themselves and that the whole world are actually watching. We have thousands of viewers, by the way, at the moment, yeah, who are watching the online guided tours. So by next month, we will be taking down all this because don't forget, we need to also market this as well on our own. So you will see that we still have 4 more tours left, yeah, until the end of this month. But please do that. So I have this for myself, yeah. The last one is on the 28th of February. It's at 5:30 p.m. Yeah, we are talking about nature and city tour with a difference. It's a totally new way of exploring our city center. Yeah, so what is it all about? Okay, I'm going to show you this small clip. Yeah, and then you will see what we are talking about. All right, so just to let you have a look.
This is great. Experience something about as a nature resource city. As we explore a Ramsar site, Borneo city center. Get to know more about this 25 acres prepared land center and the importance of mangrove trees and how after the experience at this Ramsar site, take a stroll at the nearby Tanjung to capture the amazing sunset and wind up the evening at Tanjung Sabah fruit car or the Utara spot. Contact me now to make your booking. Hello, this is great.
Right, so that's it. Because we wanted to show you what our tourist guide are doing, right? So the online guided tours is the ongoing thing, and our guides are actually, we are all the way, you can say, is that promoting this, yeah, and to enable them to even go for more. We have, in fact, right, link up with the tourist guides, those who have already, who are very competent with this. We have a website that is called, I think you have seen this just now, which is sabahtouristguide.com. Yeah. And also we have linked them up with other platforms like myproguide.com and also the others as well. Yeah. So we wanted them to expose themselves that they can even go further from here. Right. So it's not just on our local, but we want other people, other countries to know that we are doing this, and we are ambassadors, and we want to promote our tourism, yeah, to the whole world, and we want them to know that we are ready for them. So there are a lot more new destinations that will be coming up that we are going to show you in our online guided tour. Yeah, with that, I would like to say very thank you to all of you for watching and for listening to me, and that you know that our guys, we are resilient. We want to go for it, and we will continue to move forward. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms. Chris Leong, for the insightful presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure to invite Dr. Balvinda Kaukler the director of BTRC, to deliver her speech and officially close the event's Sabah Celebrate International Tourist Day 2022.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Saris. So, I'm on, yes? You can hear me?
Yes, Doctor.
Excellent. Ladies and gentlemen, please don't go away yet. I'm going to do a closing speech and then we still have something to share with you. So, good morning, selamat pagi. Allow me to begin by extending my appreciation and gratitude on behalf of the organizing committee to thank everyone for attending today's celebration. Our heartfelt thanks are extended to the Dean of our Faculty of Business, Economics and Accountancy, University Malaysia Sabah, Professor Dato Dr. Kasim Mansor, to Puan Norida Othman, CEO of Sabah Tourism Board, to Ms. Grace Leong, President of STGA, Mr. Zachary Mobijon, General Manager, Sri Pelancongan Sabah, to all who have been listening in. A special thank you to Sabah's tourist guides, who I hope in some small way, this celebration has consolidated how very special you are to our tourism industry. But you knew that already, right? Thank you also to our alumni and current students who have tuned in this morning. I understand a lot of them are on their semester break. Thank you and terima kasih. So, ladies and gentlemen, today's event would not have been possible without those in the background who have worked tirelessly to organize this event. So a round of virtual applause, please, for the lecturers, postgraduate students, and staff of our faculty who made up the organizing committee for today. Life becomes so much easier when you're working with like-minded people. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to rekindle, I think Grace showed it as well just now, and everyone has mentioned WFTGA. Now, this is if you look at the logo, it actually has two hands, the hand of friendship and the hand of guidance. These are two very important hands, especially for those of us teaching tourism at higher education institutions. We have knowledge of the literature and from research, but we need guidance and input from time to time from our colleagues in the travel trade to produce well-rounded graduates. So over the years, I have, and my colleagues, we invite our friends from the travel trade. And I would like to say a personal note of thanks to Mr. Roland Ang from STGA, who over the years has always happily arrived at the doorstep of our faculty to share his years of experience with our tourism students. Thank you also to Mr. Roger Raja, who has shared his expertise on bird watching with our students in the past. And also to Mr. Lim Soo-kyung, who conducted the We Are the Host program training for our students a few years ago, which was under MOTAC. So today's celebration is an opportunity for UMS to rekindle a friendship we built with STGA back in 2012. The outcome of that collaboration led to the signing of a memorandum of agreement between WFTGA, STGA, and UMS in 2013. After that, we had one round of training courses here in 2014. And I think no celebration is complete without joyful memories. So I would like to take you on a walk down memory lane and share that story with you. My team will now play a short video, which my students and I created for the launching ceremony back then. And please don't go anywhere because after the video, I have a special announcement to make as well. So team, can we please show the video now? Thank you. Thank you for playing the video. I will now share my PowerPoint for the final announcement. So see, ladies and gentlemen, when I said the hand of friendship and the hand of guidance, that is very much our plan. I'm just trying to get it to go to full screen. There you go. Okay, so today's event, Sabah celebrates International Tourist Guide Day. We would like to culminate it with this special announcement of a book project. The last 2 years have been unprecedented for the tourism industry. And we thought it would be very good for us to come up with this project to actually, oh, one moment, my screen is doing funny things. Okay, so we're all very clear, right? Definition of a tourist guide, a person who guides visitors in the language of their choice, interprets the cultural and natural heritage of an area, and who normally possesses an area-specific qualification issued, recognized by the appropriate authority. So as an academic, I always start lectures with a definition. It's very important. Who are these tourist guides? These tourist guides, no matter how old they are, they show up at these continuous tourism-related education courses. I was invited in 2020 to present a course, and I was so in awe when the senior guides were also there listening to me. And that's something amazing, because they are always wanting to learn and improve their knowledge. And I think you heard about that from Grace's presentation just now. So this was in 2020 at one of the courses. And it has been documented. There is an interesting book by Wheeler and Black, 2014, Tourist Guide, Tour Guiding Research Issues and Implications. So within that, sorry, I am losing my, you know, the system likes to take over what you're doing. So, okay. Within that book, they documented the roles that tourist guides play. They not just develop tourism, they have a very important mediating role. They broker access, encounters, understanding, empathy. They are interpreters, storytellers, timekeepers, even psychologists, because they have to manage different crowds of tourists, right? They also make contributions to sustainability and also influence visitor satisfaction. One factor that ensures tourists come back to your destination, ensuring repeat visitation, is the quality of your tourist guides. And so what we wanted to do is announce today this call for participation in an edited book that we are putting together, and we hope it will be titled The Ambassadors of Tourism, the Gifted Tourist Guides of Sabah, Malaysia and Borneo. This is edited by Ms. Ng Yan Pin, Dr. Oscar Dusin, and myself. For this, the aim of the book is very much to dedicate a chapter to each guide who is willing to participate. And at the same time, the chapters will be co-authored by our UMS researchers. In this way, we can document our Sabah tourist guides' contributions to the tourism industry. This is grounded in research, so we will use a biographical method to explore the life of an individual by conducting interviews and doing an analysis to produce a detailed picture of an individual's contribution. This book will contribute to tour guiding research and scholarship, and at the same time creates collaboration between UMS researchers and tourist guides. So, for our lecturers, we will put out a proper call as well, where you send in your intention to participate. We need your commitment to the project and also commitment to attend a training session on this qualitative method. And for the tourist guides, if you are interested, I know Ms. Bin already has some participants lined up for this. For the rest of you, please get in touch with us. And also you may help identify senior guides whose stories need to be documented. In the slide earlier, you saw Miss Lillian, the late Lillian Agama, who went with us to Macau. But by the time we had our first course, she had passed away. And so we need to really document the contributions of these beautiful souls who contributed to our tourism industry. Now, the last 2 years, ladies and gentlemen, have been unprecedented for the tourism industry and for everyone. If I have learned anything, it is never, ever, ever give up. If you have pride in your beliefs, courage in your convictions, perseverance and faith in God, it always pays off. So we chose the tagline today to say, Sabah celebrates, because as Sabahans, we are very proud of our natural tourism treasures from mountain high to ocean deep, but equally, we are very proud of our human capital. We have the very best professional certified tourist guides in Malaysia. So we are not here to curse the darkness, but to light the candle that can guide us through the darkness to a sane and safe future, in the words of John F. Kennedy. I would like to now pass on very quickly as we come to the concluding moments of our session this morning, pass it on to Ms. Ng Yen Pin for a final recitation of a poem. Thank you. The floor is yours, Pin.
Thank you, Dr. Balvinda. Pardon me, allow me to share my screen. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the poem of hope dedicated to all tourist guides in this challenging time. Never Let Go Hope, powered by Hankal Camping. One day, you will see that it all has finally come together. What you have always wished for has finally come to be. You will look back and laugh at what has passed, and you will ask yourself, how did I get through all of that? Just never let go of hope. Just never quit dreaming. And never let love depart from your life. To all tourist guides in Sabah, thank you for your service. Happy International Tourist Guide Day 2022. I pass the floor back to MC.
Thank you to the director of BTRC, Dr. Balvinda, for the interesting walk down memory lane, and indeed for informing us about the new book chapter. And thank you also to Ms. Pin for the inspiring poem. So ladies and gentlemen, we would like to invite everyone for a photo session. If you could switch on your cameras for a moment, please. Our team is ready to take the photo. Okay, let's wait for another 1 or 2 seconds for everyone to open up their cameras. So our team is ready to screenshot. Please smile, keep smiling. All right, so distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the Sabah Celebrate International Tourist Guide Day 2022. Thank you again for your participation this morning, and to all tourist guides in Sabah, once again, happy International Tourist Guide Day.
Happy International Tourist Guide Day. Thank you, Grace. Thank you, everyone, for attending. Thank you, Norida, Zach. I see Fidelis as well. I see a lot of tourist guides. Thank you all for coming.
Thank you, Bal, and all the team for a wonderful presentation.
Thank you.
Thank you, Belle. Happy International Tourist Guide Day, everyone.
Thanks.
Thanks, Belle. Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Bye.
Again.